Welcome back, team. You're gaming with the Colonel, and this is a U.S. Cup TS match, Team Texas versus Team Illinois. I'm joined by the team captain and master of the craft, Michael Stryker. Say hello, Michael.
Good evening, Ed. How are you doing tonight?
Great. Hold on. We got to get the intro here.
Just ornery and logs in the pocket, so screw you. We're from Texas. Screw you. We're from Texas.
All right.
Screw you. We're from Texas. We're from Texas.
All right. Now that we got that intro in there, hope everybody heard that.
Well done, Ed.
Looks like we're the Soviets, Michael.
Even though we said we were, let me do full screen here and see what we got. Oh well, looks like Vietnam's the headline, right?
Yes. Well, yeah, absolutely. Consider we do have Vietnam revolts. We could try it and then score.
Yeah, definitely. We got Asia scoring, so we can just go Vietnam headline and take Thailand AR1. In fact, this to me is a really good 4-5 setup. You just set up 4 in East Germany and 5 in Poland because we're going to be playing EU and Truman, and
I agree.
better to have an extra one in Poland than it is Finland.
Yeah, so we're kind of telegraphing that we're going to coup Iran, even though we're not, right? So.
Yeah, sometimes I actually coup Italy sometimes if people set up 4-3-3.
Mm-hmm.
Most people set up 4-4-2 regardless, So it doesn't really they don't change their setup. And if they do, maybe that's a mistake for them.
All right, I'm going to ask them who they have on their side.
I think it's Derek.
Yep.
I believe it's the team captain.
D-Rock for sure. Yeah, I think he's
D-Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we believe Vietnam is the headline here. So we're not worried. We could be worried about Middle East.
Nah, let's just go. No, I want to go Vietnam, definitely.
All right. So if they have Middle East, then we'll get Asia scoring off. So that's fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Okay, they got Marshall. And it's Matt, Derek, and Frank. Or Frank will be joining soon. Okay, so they're missing one as well. Hopefully they won't have Europe scoring.
Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be much we can do about it. We could launch a coup of Italy at some point. Right now, I'd like to just take Vietnam and Laos, and I'd like to use EU for that.
Okay, you don't just want to go ahead and score Asia?
No.
Okay. So you want to use EU? We're going to go to Thailand and Laos.
Yep.
Okay. And I think what we want to do is put 3 in Thailand, right?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so, if they don't, we could just drop it. If they coup Laos, we can just drop Asia then.
Yeah, or we can return the favor. We do get the +1 on the coup.
Yeah. Then you don't have to worry about any kind of bad dice later if you just score it right away. The only real risk here is if the U.S. goes to Pakistan, to South Korea. I've seen some people do that. That's just a very aggressive U.S. response to this opening by the Soviets.
Sure.
But you have to have a 4-op, and it's kind of scary if you don't have the Korean War to do that.
And IP war as well.
Right. You could be in trouble with either. We really don't have a whole lot in the way of ops here. We got Comic-Con, special relationship. I usually like to play it for the ops instead of spacing it, even though I know some Chinese players space it. Truman's an op. I guess I'm not sure. Maybe Nasser's going to be the hold. Maybe special. Containment AR6. Try to hold the China card.
We can use Truman for 2 ops in Southeast Asia if we want.
Yeah.
That might be the way to go. 1 to Burma, 1 to Malaysia at some point.
Yeah, I think we wanna get control of Iraq, I guess, because they probably don't have minis. So now they're going to coup Laos, and then we score it. Everything's good.
Yeah, we get 6 points.
Yeah, we get 1 more point, and we're in Thailand. Much better than just letting them coup Vietnam.
Right. That was a good coup, though. Jesus.
Yeah.
Rolled away.
Yeah, I don't know. We may not want to coup back on that. It's just that's like biting on a rock.
Yeah.
Biting on a D-rock.
Yeah, for sure. Well, maybe we just stick one in there so we can get access to Burma, although we really don't need to, do we? We can go to Afghanistan to get access to the other side.
We can start messing around the Mideast now. We can always launch a, we don't really have a good op for it. I was going to say we could coup Italy if DEFCON's still at 5 at the end of the turn. We don't really have a big card for it.
No, not really. The thing is, let's see what that would look like. I'm not going to run it, but yeah, we'd really need a 6 for that. So.
Well, if you do it at DEFCON 5, well, they've got 2 mil-ops now. So, I mean, they still would want to. They still want to coup somewhere to get their mil-ops, but you'd have to use Comic-Con or something like that for it, and we don't have enough ops. We need to. I think we ought to just take Iraq.
Okay.
Take Iraq and put the extra one. I would go probably Saudi.
Oh, we could do that, or we can use special and
yeah, you could use special and hold it if you want. I mean, there's always, yeah, I was going to say maybe they play Suez at some point, but they probably just re-control the UK if they did that.
So I think let's go ahead. What if we did 2 in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan just to give us access to Pakistan? Make them do something there. Is that worthwhile, or is it not?
I don't know. It feels like we don't really have a follow-up on it. We don't have the cards to coup them. I don't want to give them a coup target.
Okay.
I think I'd just rather I like your 2-op suggestion, though. Save Comic-Con for later, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to save that 3-op card in case he tries to break something with a big 4-op.
Yeah. I think I like your suggestion better.
Well, I don't know about my suggestion. It's always whatever Michael says. Whatever Stryker says, that's what we're going to do. Cheers.
Is that the rules? What if Thomas comes on?
Oh, it's still always whatever Stryker says.
Oh man, Thomas is on a roll.
He is. He's doing well. I'll tell you what.
He's doing really well.
He is on a roll.
He has rapidly improved.
Well, I made it to the OTSL Silver playoffs by the skin of my teeth.
Yeah. How'd that go?
Well, my first game is actually Saturday against the number 11 seed. So we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, well, good luck.
Those are best of 3, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure about the silver.
Yeah. All right, so what do we want to do here?
I think we just kind of wait it out would be my thought, and just put Truman into Saudi. Just kind of.
Yeah, I was thinking Israel, but Saudi's better.
You could also put 2 into. Well, hang on a second. You might want to go Truman into Malaysia. You think?
Yeah, we could put 2 there if we do that.
You could just use it that way. That way, if he coups Vietnam later, you've got adjacency, and you're not going to get realigned.
I like that play, especially since we get the bonus there.
Yeah, get our bonus. Bonus is always nice. So what are we drinking tonight, Ed?
Well, I'm currently drinking a cranberry lime seltzer to go along with a Glenmorangie sherry port cask scotch in a Four Roses bourbon glass. Cheers.
Cheers. That sounds nice. That's a little bit more. That's a little fancier than my Shiner.
It's a little more refined, yeah. Well,
A little more refined.
but Shiner's a good Texas beer.
Yes.
It's something that everybody must have at least once in their life.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
not all of
You
us
ought to
were
go
born in Texas, but we got here as quick as we could. So
I got here pretty quick. Wasn't born here.
now, where were you born at, Michael?
I was born in Louisiana.
Louisiana. Look at that.
Yeah.
I was born in Germany.
Oh my goodness. You got military parents?
Yep, sure do.
Mm-hmm. Then you went to the military yourself, right?
I did, yeah. 30 years. 30 years.
Oh my goodness.
My dad was in for 27. It's a very military family. My grandfather was in the army as well, although on the German side. During right before World War II, he joined during the 100,000 man army thing during the Weimar Republic,
Oh wow.
and then he continued on when the Third Reich took over. All right, so
Right.
we're definitely going on here. So what do we want to do here? You want to go Comic-Con into Saudi or?
Yes, I do. Because we might get realigned otherwise.
For sure.
And then next AR, we just launch a coup with containment no matter what happens on this turn.
Right, and then we're going to headline Nasser in case he draws Middle East.
Yeah, Nasser's a good headline for next turn. And he's played defectors, so it's safe. Question is, where do you want to coup with containment? We could hit Italy.
We could. I think that's worthwhile since Europe hasn't scored yet.
I mean, even if you don't have to control it, as long as you break it, then he's got to retake it because we could get a Warsaw headline, or I guess we can't get a Comic-Con headline, but we could get access to it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to drop DEFCON down to at least 3 by the end of this turn. Otherwise, if it goes back up to 5 at the end of the turn, then we get a coup on Italy next turn.
Well, he may not coup. If we coup AR6, he may not coup, and it will go back up to 5.
Exactly. So all you got to do is break it. You cause problems. So I probably like Italy as my coup target.
Well, I like it better just because Europe is worth a lot more. And maybe if we break it, he can't headline Europe at least.
Exactly.
Yeah, it'd be better if we would have had one in Austria this time.
Well, we would have lost it. We played EU and Truman both, so it would have been gone.
Yeah. Well, it depends, right? We could have played Truman for the event, then put that one up in Austria instead of putting the 2 in Malaysia. But I like the 2 in Malaysia better
Yeah, definitely.
because if he coups Vietnam and then tries to realign us out, that would blow chunks.
Yeah. Yeah, and even, then he could coup Thailand, and he doesn't even need to control it. He just needs to get us out of there.
Are you tracking the cards, Michael? Because I'm not.
I am tracking.
Okay.
I will attempt to track. I typically forget 1 or 2.
Let me know if you need to see the cards.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay, so yeah, he's doing that. He's going to try to block us out of there. Okay, so we're definitely going to coup here.
Where did he go?
He went to Afghanistan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just coup Italy and take a shot. Roll it.
Let's get that 6.
Roll big. Roll 6.
Oh, 4. Not quite.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. Goes back up to 6 because he's going to put something in there.
He probably recontrols it, and then we're going to pick up a VP if he doesn't coup.
Right. If he does coup, oh well.
Yeah. If he does coup, then we can dump Europe on the headline, or maybe play Warsaw if we draw it, and then just sneak into Italy. This gives him problems. This is why I don't like to leave DEFCON at 5 if I'm the U.S. I don't like leaving DEFCON at 5 to the end of the turn.
Boy, I really wish we would have gotten 1 in there. That would have been great. Although 4 is better than I normally roll, right?
Yes, unless it's a space attempt.
Yeah. Well, no. Space I roll high. Coups I roll low. That's just my
Right.
game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying on space you go high.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen some of my my things. So
Yes, yes. Well, I've personally experienced them.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I was in bear trap once for 7 rounds.
I've been in bear trap like for 6 or 7, at least 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. I
I had
saw one
one.
game where a guy got bear trapped and he was under red scare, and he had no cards to put in there. He didn't have a 3-up card, so the entire
Yeah.
turn was nothing. Obviously,
No, I think I've had at least 3 times that I've been trapped 6 or more, and all 3 have been missed die rolls.
right.
I had one game. I actually won the game while still under bear trap. I missed bear trap my roll like 5 times in a row, and my opponent couldn't get to South America, didn't have access, had to score it at the end of the turn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the question I was going to
So,
ask. Did you lose those games where you were in for 6 or 7 rounds? And apparently not all of them.
not all. I won that one. I won a game against Tim.
Tim Furrow?
Yeah, just recently. That was the Grand Prix game.
Yeah. That's
I'd had fantastic luck in that game throughout the entire early turns, and then I got stuck in bear trap for like 6 or 7 turns, and even after that, I was still totally ahead.
Now he's illusion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had a game against Saint many years ago in which I was destroying him, and then I got stuck in bear trap for like 6 or 7 turns, and I ended up losing by a few VPs in final.
Looks like Derek and crew are having a conversation on what to do here. They're like,
Yeah,
well,
that's
we
a
can
good
put
thing.
something in Italy, but if we do, he's just gonna coup it again next turn. Because
Yeah,
it'll go back up to 5.
and they're saying if we coup Thailand, then maybe they headline Warsaw and they just march right into Italy,
That's right.
or maybe they headline Europe.
Okay, so it
So
looks
they
like
don't
they're
have
gonna
any
coup.
good
They're gonna
options.
coup, and they do coup Thailand, and they get away with it.
That's
They get away with it.
unfortunate. Unfortunate.
That's okay though. Um, maybe we'll get defectors and D-stall, and we'll be able to handle that.
Well, Defectors is out.
It's out? Yeah. Okay, so we
Yeah,
have
they
duck and
played.
cover, CIA. We don't have anything that's going to get us in front of Italy. So
No.
that's unfortunate. Um, so what are you thinking here?
Well, I was thinking duck and cover to take Thailand on AR1,
That's
but
what I'm
then what are
thinking.
you going to pair with it as your headline? If you do Nasser or Deco, you're going to give them a coup target. And you're also setting yourself up for CIA. So you can't, I guess you could do Nasser, and then you go duck and cover into Thailand. He probably coups Egypt. Then we play CIA.
No. Then we coup back. Oh yeah, there won't
Oh,
be.
no,
Yeah,
it'll be
that's right.
DEFCON 2 after he coups because we'll be dropping
right.
at 1 by using duck.
That's right. We'll play CIA, and after that, we can play Fidel and decal however we like. Spacing NORAD and holding 5-year plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Certainly, if we don't see Europe. Oh, no, wait.
Sorry, wrong one. There you go.
Wait, I'm not even sure. Do you think that's better, or do you think IP War is better? Or do you think... I
I
don't think it could be Fidel or Deco.
I'm happy waiting on IP War.
Yeah.
Let's because
So
if
I
he
guess
has,
maybe it has to be Nasser.
I think it does because he might have Middle East scoring.
Yeah, and see, we definitely want to get rid of CIA. We want to be able to play Deco without being cooed. We want to be able to hold 5-year plan.
Right. So I think
But
Nasser,
I don't think it.
You
Yeah, I think Nasser's good by me.
Okay.
I think that's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I think
worked
that
out.
was the right call.
Yeah, that
Boink.
was. Well, certainly turned out to be the right call.
All right. Look at that. Managed to avoid that.
So we can, we can do 2 to Thailand and say 1 to Austria or 1 to
You go.
Yugoslavia. You could do either one of those, and then he won't be able to coup Egypt.
Right. Because now he's got to cover it. And that was my thought
Right.
as well. So let's go ahead and trigger this. Give them the 2 VP, which is unfortunate. 2 to Thailand. Austria or Yugo?
We haven't seen Independence, but we're in Romania, so we might as well go Yugo.
Okay.
Yugo's better. Not that it probably makes any difference.
So now we can take a coup if we like, because he's going to move into Italy. So we can.
No, we want to play CIA, I think. So you could coup without going.
I mean, I would rather. Oh, you mean coup with CIA?
No. I don't want to do that.
Why not? We can coup Egypt and then give him the 1-op afterwards.
No, he just marches into Colombia and then he takes Venezuela.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, I don't really want to give him a 1-op coup target just yet. Do we?
I think, yeah, but I think we need to.
Okay.
Because then we can get a better deco that way.
Well, I was thinking we can coup with Indo-Pac, get Libya or something.
Right.
And then play CIA after that. Can't do anything but drop an op, and if he drops it in Colombia, we can coup.
No, he won't go Colombia. He'd go Angola.
Yeah, probably. Ooh, big.
And then we lose we lose Angola and everything else.
Big spender. All right. Well, that answers that.
Coup anyway. So. Must have a lot of ops. Must be nice.
Yeah. Well,
we don't even have a level 3 op.
So, what do you think? Just use Fidel?
Yeah, you could do Fidel. You could even go one to Afghanistan now at the same time, so that we're threatening Pakistan.
Like that?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Whatever Michael says. The other team over there, big spender. We'll channel Zimowit. Oh, there big spender.
Big spender.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, they may have NATO and Japan. Who knows what they got?
Yeah, next time I roll a 6, I'm going to be like, ooh la la.
Yeah, they've already had 3 of the 4 ops, and we've had none.
Right.
We don't have a single playable 3 this turn either. Hey, click on the see how many cards are in the draw deck.
8.
8. Okay.
Unless the China card is played, it's always 8 and after turn 2, right?
Or blockade.
Yeah, and blockade, right.
Or you win too. Yeah. So there's a few things that could affect. Or 5-year plan. There's a few things that could affect it.
So our next play is CIA, right? Unless he does some shenanigans.
You know, we may want to just take Pakistan if we can. If he drops DEFCON, I think I would play IP War to take Pakistan if he drops DEFCON.
Okay.
Because that would be really nice to get Pakistan.
Well, even if he doesn't, let's say he spreads to Algeria, we can just go to Pac, right?
Yeah. I think if he doesn't take Pakistan, we take it. You could even use China here, and then you could hold IP War to next turn so that it's a completely safe being in Pakistan for us.
Yeah, we could do that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep, absolutely.
And IP War is a nice card to keep out of the reshuffle, too, because that's a way for the U.S. to get their mill ops.
Yeah, man, he's got a lot of influence.
He's got everything.
Now, do we take it?
No, I don't think so. Well, maybe you think just take it straight out?
Pakistan? Or do we want to do Indo-Pac war on it? This is a 5 or a 6. We could take it straight up, hold that, not worry about it next time.
Hmm. Any delay here is going to let him go farther into Africa, though. If we any turn we delay playing CIA is going to cost us an African battleground.
Okay, so we want to play CIA now?
I think let's just play CIA.
All
That
right.
way we can get deco out, get a
Okay.
nice deco.
We'll let him go first. Now he knows we have nothing. He still has 2 more 4-ops. Let's see. What did he? He had 2 this time so far, and he had 2 last time, right? 1,
Yeah.
2. So he's had 4 of the 5,
Yeah,
and the only one left is U.S. Japan, right?
right.
Well, we still got a lot of tasty red cards that are coming.
Hopefully.
See if he goes Egypt with us.
Sure he will.
Hey, that's the play, right?
Yeah, I think that's the play. And then I think we can either go Lebanon or we could go South Korea. I think I'd prefer Lebanon.
For sure. Yeah, just to keep. Yeah, we can always drop South Korea later.
Well, maybe. He could have it and then he could just space it and take it first, or he could hold it to next turn and take it. So you want to get there as soon as you can, but there's always a bunch of priorities.
Lo que puedo responder es que, por lo menos en las condiciones de nuestro país, no había otro camino.
Interesting.
Oh,
So he didn't drop DEFCON. What do you
that's
want
a mistake.
Yeah,
Panama, definitely.
Panama.
Yeah, definitely. Roll big.
You know what I roll.
I don't know why I say that.
You're jinxing me, dude.
Say la vie.
For sure. Oh, there's Big Europe scoring.
Okay, well, we get a good deco out of it.
Yep. Where do you want him?
Let's go 1 to Burma
1 to Burma.
and 1 to Angola and 1 to Nigeria. And do we want another one in Thailand? I think we want 1 in Thailand.
You got it.
I think that's good.
All right. Killing it.
All right. Good enough. Now we can just take India if he doesn't grab it. I think we use the China card and we hold the IP war. And we
Definitely.
space NORAD.
Yep.
It's not the greatest in the world, but
I mean, if he does grab it, we just take Pakistan.
yeah. Or we could take South Korea, or we could roll the IP war.
Yeah, I actually kind of like the idea of taking South Korea with the China card, holding IP war to kind of roll India or Pakistan if it comes to that.
Yeah.
The challenge of the 20th century is the challenge of human
It'd be nice to take Egypt too. It'd be nice to get one into Zaire, but there's only so much you can do.
Okay, get rid of D-stall. That makes us happy.
Yeah.
All right, so we could roll Pakistan. We could take Pakistan. We could take India. Or we could take South Korea.
Or you could space NORAD right now and defer your decision until the next round.
What would your druthers be?
I would space NORAD.
Then that's what we will do. And we epically fail because I roll 6s on the space race. It's almost comical, right? We already know what's going to happen and we do it anyway.
Yeah. We have to figure out a way to trick you, Ed. I'll tell you it's a coup, and really you just go to the space or something like that.
All right. I'm guessing 2 from France, right?
Yeah, I think 2 from the UK. Make them spend at least 1 more op to get their domination back if they want it.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, taking him out of Israel really doesn't do anything for us right now.
Yeah, and with Sadat looming, that's less than great.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get to Libya or to Israel one, but I usually like breaking into Libya if you can, but that can wait. That's more of a mid-war play. Well, it'd be nice if they were out of firepower.
All right. So we've come to a decision.
Yes.
It's a 5 or 6 with Indo-Pak War, or we can burn the China card to take one of 3 battlegrounds and gain domination.
I like the China card.
I do too. Now the next question is, which one do we take? I kind of like South Korea.
I'm fine with South Korea, and I'd put the extra one into India.
I'd put the extra one in North Korea so they don't break it. But that's just as good.
Yeah, I think. I mean, they could break North Korea. If I were playing Janish, he loves to break North Korea.
What about
I don't know if these guys. I don't know about these guys.
Okay, well, or if we do Indo-Pak War, we get an additional VP because he doesn't have any mill ops.
Our efforts are made in the blue.
Yeah, but you make it a little bit more dangerous in the future.
Yeah, because Asia's getting ready to come score again, and that was our big scoring points last time. So, really like to be able to do something about Europe.
Yeah, you're going to need cards to do that. You just got to get the right events. Otherwise, you're just wasting your ops trying to fight it. See, he wants to get Europe domination. I don't know if he wants to play into India. He might be scared of that.
Well, I think he will be because he knows we have Indo-Pak, right? So
Right.
okay,
Yeah, so he
takes
didn't bring it to
domination
North
back.
Korea. That worked out all right.
Takes Dom and breaks Dom. Okay.
Just draw a D-style horse would be nice.
Nope.
Nope. Let me figure out what cards he's got first.
He's got U.S. Japan.
Yeah, he's got Korea. He's got Japan. Duck and cover, 5-year plan are ours. Formosa is ours. He's got independent Reds, I believe.
And he's got defectors.
And he's got, no, we played Asia already. We have IP War. We have the Nazis. He has UN.
Yeah.
He doesn't have defect. That came out earlier.
Did it?
That came out like turn 1, I think.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. So we know 4 cards, and we don't know 4 cards. Well, let's think what we're going to do with his cards. I think we're going to space Duck and probably hold 5-year plan again, right?
Probably. Headline CNS.
I think CNS is a headline. I mean, you could do socialist governments, but we're kind of low on ops. I mean, we want to.
I think
want
it's.
to take India.
I think it's CNS for Cambridge 5, just to see if he's got anything.
Yeah, I think I could just go CNS.
Okay.
That's my preference. I'm no.
Oh, that's whatever Michael says, man.
No, Ed, this is a team effort.
Oh, it's a team effort. I'll tell you what, if I vehemently disagree with you, I'll let you know.
All right. Definitely let me know.
Yeah.
I'm far from when I play these games with other people, I get a lot of times I'm convinced that their suggestions are better than what I initially thought.
Well, if he headlines Europe, then Cambridge 5 would have been better, but you never know.
Now, if he headlined Europe, it wouldn't have been
Yeah.
because we wouldn't get it.
Oh, that's right.
And even if he has it, and we played Cambridge, what are you going to do about it? You're not going to really be able to block it long term, I don't think. Not with this hand.
No. Okay. So what's he get there? One. We got one. That's an even Steven. That's fine. So we got rid of that.
Yeah.
So are we coup in Panama?
Yes, and I think we use a 3-up. I think we use Warsaw or Socialist.
I like Warsaw because Warsaw will then come back in the late war with the ability to remove stuff like the Pope and stuff. So
Sounds good.
all right,
I agree.
all right. So we're spacing here, right?
Space attempt, Ed. Space attempt.
There you go. You called it. I think you broke the code, Michael. I think you broke the code.
You broke the code. Now we want to take India, I think. Or maybe we need to overprotect North Korea at some point.
Yes, I think we need to do both of those things.
I think we definitely do now that he's got the China card. He may run us over there. We really want to play Formosa sooner rather than later. That way, if he does play the China card, it'll inactivate it.
Right.
I want to get to Zaire soon.
Yeah.
A lot of things you want to do. Got to figure out which one's the most important, though. And we'll probably do IP War. Yeah, we'll probably play IP War for the attempt sometime.
Yeah, so if he goes to India, which he's might be getting ready to do.
He got it out before we go. Right.
Nope, he's breaking it. Gosh, I knew he was going to do that.
Yeah. Okay. So, what to do about that? What to do? See, we could even be in trouble here.
Yeah, because we know he has a 4-op in U.S. Japan.
Well, and Formosa is going to give him a 4th battleground, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think he's going to get to 8. I don't think we're going to beat him on country count either. Maybe that other op should have gone into North Korea instead of India last turn. You should have told me that, Ed.
I should have. You're right. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't think of that. Oh well. Well, the question is, do we just grab India or do we fight North Korea?
Well, if we grab India, it's going to be 3-3. But
Yeah.
then we'll never get North Korea back.
But I'm afraid we're going to lose North Korea even if we fight for it. And maybe you lose India too if you use your only 3-op for it.
Well,
I mean, if he's got a power hand, if he's got a big hand of a bunch of cards, you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm. But if he grabs India, we can always Indo-pack it.
1/3.
Yep.
I guess my thought would be grab India while you can, because I think we're going to lose the North Korea race.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We don't have a 4-up. We have to draw a 4-up.
At this point, if he grabs Korea, I say we Indo-pack Pakistan.
Yeah, I think we take our shot at Pakistan if he doesn't take Afghanistan.
Our efforts are made in the belief that men and nations can
He might do North Korea and Afghanistan with this 4-op.
international problems
And if he does that, maybe we jump into Japan.
Adjust.
Yeah, we could start doing that. See, we've got what? 1, 2 Cambridge, 2 Formosa, 2 IP War, 2 if we don't event it, Space Duck, and then hold 5-year plan. I mean, you might be able to space 2 this turn, and then space Formosa 2, but that sounds terrible. No, I don't like that.
No,
I think I'd rather just use Formosa 2 and dump them into Japan, or even if you have to dump it into Taiwan, I think that's better. Well, that's a shame. Maybe we should have used Formosa on the coup.
well, had I known
I
we were
really
going to roll
wanted
a
to-
6, then yeah, that would have been the right choice.
Yeah, if we'd known the dice, of course. But even prospectively, I wonder if that was the better play.
Yeah, probably, just so that the China card would have eliminated the Formosan Resolution when he played it.
Yeah, but I really like to knock him out of Panama. I mean, that's a really nice, and then this way we can always run into South America later if we have to. So, and 2's not a really great chance to knock him out.
He's got all the
Oh, my
4-ops
goodness.
cards. Man, it's just killing me.
He's still
There's
holding
2
Japan.
there, 2 to Afghanistan. Yep, that's what we knew. We knew he was going to do that.
That's just crazy.
Okay. So, do we want to space now because it's nothing's going to happen?
Let's go. Let's take Zaire first.
Cambridge 5.
Yeah.
Do we want to double up on Angola?
I was thinking Japan.
Okay. He does have U.S. Japan. But
It'll
why
still
not?
cost him 4 ops now.
Yep.
It's not a good event. He'll still play for ops. And we'll just have one less op somewhere else. Yeah, it's going to be 6-0 on the 4-op cards now.
There's Europe scoring too. My God.
And everything.
Yep.
Okay, let's face it.
Coup attempt.
Good, big roll coup.
See? Big roll Q. You called it. It was a 1. I think you broke the code, Michael.
May have. Maybe we got our own cheat code now, Ed.
Yeah.
We're going to be invincible if we get to call our shots on the dice.
You know, the one thing we haven't done yet is jumped in Lebanon.
Oh, we haven't. You know? I mean, Middies has scored, but... Yeah. I don't know. I think the battlegrounds are still more important. He knows he knows all 3 of our cards. He knows we have 5-year plan, he knows Formosa, and he knows IP War.
Yep, he knows them.
He knows them all. And he's still holding Korean War, Japan, Independent Reds, UN, and 1 other.
Okay. You want a space Formosan?
I hate doing that. I just hate that.
Well, we
That
can.
sounds gross.
Well, how about let's take it and play it into Taiwan?
What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't think we can beat him on country count.
No, but we can't let him get Taiwan.
No, we don't want that to be a battleground either.
All right, so we either space it or we play it into Taiwan.
Ugh. I guess we space it.
See, you
Oh, we
should.
forgot.
You should have told me to coup. You should have told me to coup.
I wasn't thinking. That was my bad, Ed.
Actually, you know what? I'm quite happy that. Well, unless he draws one small step. I'd prefer
I'd
to.
rather make that one. I want to make that one.
I know it's 2 victory points, but
Yeah.
so he's holding U.S. Japan. What did you got?
Yeah.
6-0 for 4 ops cards so far.
Yeah. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 6. No, 5 right now. It'll be 6 when he plays Japan.
No, he's got all 6. So 0 and 6 for 4 cards. Yeah, he's going to hold it too.
So I think we overprotect South Korea and India
Okay.
because that's his play. If he breaks them, that could be a problem for us.
That would be a problem.
That would be a problem.
Derek finally learned how to draw them. Okay, good for him. Of course, this is still plus even. This is +1 for him right now. Once he gets Japan, it'll be +2 because he has Afghanistan.
Yeah. Keep in our in our back pocket the idea of possibly realigning out of North Korea. If that ever gets to high DEFCON, that's something we might want to do.
Okay, we can no longer go after Pakistan.
I don't like these cards you're drawing.
Oh yeah, you're right.
What's in the discard pile? What would we might want to get with salt? Nothing. Nothing. I may want to try to wait on that. Maybe he plays D-style. Maybe he spaces it.
Yep. So that's a wait. That sucks. This one sucks. How I stopped learning. Not too bad. Maybe we can play OPEC for 3 points. Dewey Fidel here? Is that our only option?
I think Fidel's got to be it. You could OPEC, but I like Fidel better.
I like Fidel as well. He one small stepped us. Bastard.
Yeah, no chance to space twice now.
Yep. All right, what are we cooing here?
So let's think about what we're going to do here. So we could space Bear Trap, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then do we even want to hang on to 5-year plan for any reason?
Well, that's a good question.
Europe's gone. Nothing else is really bad for us right now. So if we play 5-year plan last, then you're going to have to play Ask on AR6.
Well,
Place it at some point.
we could do 5-year plan last with Ask Not.
I think I'd rather do that with Sadat. You could do 5-year in Sadat, and that way you're getting more ops. You potentially give him one more discard, but I'd rather do that.
Well, I think we take a 2-op coup here and go after Libya, or, well, probably Algeria here, right?
Well, let's do the 3-op coup.
With
Let's do EU. Oh, no.
I don't like that.
You don't want to give him any entry into...
East Germany? Not really.
I mean, I don't think he's going to do anything there. Europe scored. Warsaw's still around. No, actually, Warsaw's not. But, I mean, we can go how I learn is fine with me.
Yeah, I'd rather... I mean, that's really one of our few 3 playable ops. So,
Okay.
okay, you want Algeria or you want Libya?
Algeria.
So what are we spacing?
We're spacing bear trap.
No, we're
The only
spacing.
other
We're spacing this one, right?
Which one?
How I learn. I'm spacing here, right?
Oh, you need a good space roll. Good
Yeah,
space roll.
good
Good
space roll.
space roll.
Okay.
Good space roll.
No,
Good space
see,
roll.
I had to tell you, and it didn't work. That 3-op wouldn't have mattered. So.
No. I think I need another shiner. So, you may not like this, but I think I would put one more influence into Egypt.
Oh no,
You're
I
gonna
like
lose.
it. I was going to suggest that to you. We go EEU, you repair East Germany, put one in Egypt, so we can play OPEC.
Yeah, you get one more VP, and then you lose the influence later on. So you're spending one op for one VP.
Which I will do any
Which I
day of
think
the
is
week.
Yeah, it's not on turn 4. I mean, it just depends on what you've got, open to you as possibilities. It's not a bad exchange. It's not like a fantastic exchange though. But
All right, he's playing
not
all his
bad.
cards this time.
I believe that this nation should commit
Flower power.
to achieving the goal
Another 4-op card.
before this
Another
decade
4.
is out of landing a man on the moon.
Got 'em all.
Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to play EEU, go 1 to Zaire, 1 to East Germany, 1 to Egypt.
Sounds good.
So that is now 0-7.
Yeah, we don't want to be too complaining now.
Oh, I'm not complaining. I'm explaining.
Is that what you tell your wife?
That's why I told my wife, honey, I'm not moaning and complaining here. I'm just stating facts.
Oh my goodness, that's not going to help you. Lebanon's still open for the taking,
Yep.
but I don't know when we're going to get around to it. I mean, there's nothing here that we've. I mean, we're gonna space bear trap. We're gonna event OPEC. I don't think we want to salt if there's nothing in the discard. Maybe we space, and that encourages him to space.
Yeah.
He takes the
So
opportunity to space.
if we want to hold
So,
salt, and 5-year plan, that's another
my
one.
goodness.
My God, we could take. We're hating life here.
So let's go OPEC before we do anything.
Okay. I was thinking we could jump into North Korea with China card now. Get that back. They'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 7, 2, 4, 6. He'll have 6. No, you're right.
You
Let's
don't-
take the 3 points.
We spent the op to take Egypt, so we need to follow up on it.
So he has to play all of his cards this time because EU end.
Right. So let's space bear trap, and maybe we're lucky, and he spaces these down. That's what I'm feeling.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
The other option would be to go ahead and get rid of Sadat and put one in Lebanon.
but both peace and freedom here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing.
But no, then we'd have to. You're right. We got to hold that for later. Either way, Ask Not's got to go a turn sooner. Well, no, we could do Ask Not on the last turn then. Yeah, hold on, guys. All right, I'm back. So they spaced, and they failed.
They spaced Arab Israeli and they failed. And if they're spacing Arab Israeli and they're not holding any of the cards this turn, they can't have anything that's too bad of a red card.
Okay, so hear me out on this one. Take Sadat, go ahead and go into Lebanon. That will allow us to hold 5-year plan and play Asnat on the last play. Because now he's dominant in Africa.
Right.
How do you feel about that? Or would you rather just give him Asnat a turn early and then 5-year plan Sadat? I'm just concerned he's going to run into Lebanon before we get a chance to do that.
Yeah, but I don't know that it really matters. I mean, he's already got a non-battleground.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking country count, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with our opposites turn otherwise. I mean, you could take Burma. You know, we could start working on Japan.
No, he hasn't played
US.
He hasn't played U.S. Japan yet. He's been holding it.
No, he played it last turn.
Oh, you're right. He played it turn 7. Okay. All right.
So we could.
You want to bear it? Do you want to just get rid of the space card real quick?
I believe that this
Yeah, let's just dump the space card.
Okay, we're going to coup here. See, you got to say it. You got to say it early, early and often. What's going on there?
I think the AI was confused on that when it gave us a middle roll.
Yeah.
You know, so just kind of in the middle of it. Dum, 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 dum.
Well, that's unfortunate. I was going to. All right, I guess we're salting here, aren't we? Just for ops.
Or you could do your Sadat land this turn if you want.
Well,
Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 to 3, 4. I mean, you really almost. I almost rather put the Sadat influence into Israel than Lebanon. I think I would rather put it into Israel, frankly.
well, Middle East has scored. If we're going to go put ops somewhere, let's just throw 3 from Salt into Japan.
Well, we can hold off on that. I mean, let's figure out. Are we going to hold 5-year plan? Is that what you want to do?
I don't know. The more I think about it, we still got like grain sales out there and VOA, and we just lost the China card, so now there might be trouble.
There could be. We're not going to get DEFCON though. Not with CIA gone. And we can space grain. That's the only other DEFCON card.
Right.
And Duck is gone. So we're not going to get DEFCON. It could cramp us. There's no doubt it could kind of cramp us. And unfortunately, taking Japan is not enough to get domination in Asia. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'd have to take Burma, Thailand, and Japan. That's a lot.
Or Indonesia.
Oh, or Indonesia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take Indonesia. And then we play Anskanat and work on Japan, and then we do 5-year plan, and we use those ops to also work on Japan, maybe, or maybe Burma.
Okay.
We just we give them problems in Asia. We make Southeast Asia a little bit better for us.
Sure.
I think I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he does have the China card now, so. But maybe we get it back.
Well, we just throw an extra op into Indonesia before the end of the round.
We may need to get one in Thailand. There's all sorts of tricks he can play if he's holding the China card. But maybe this just slows him up a little bit. We don't really have anything special to do, and there was nothing really good in the discard. I don't think there's anything good.
No, there was
Purge,
nothing
maybe.
good.
Was Purge in there now?
Yeah.
They did play Purge.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should have grabbed Purge. Not thinking.
You still want to
1,
go
2,
to
3,
Japan?
4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think we still go to Japan, right?
With Astronaut?
Yeah. Well, no, do an event first. Do an event first, and let's see what they dump.
Good call. And then with any luck, we get the coup Angola. Try to flip Africa in the beginning.
Yeah.
Nothing. They dump nothing.
The screen is really fuzzy for me. What's the influence count in Japan?
4-1, our favor. Or
Okay.
1-4.
Okay, so we're only one away from control. If I were them, I would do an AR7 play, put one into Thailand, use the China card to flip Thailand next turn. Oh, my goodness.
Or they can do that.
Oh, my goodness. This is just so brutal, Ed.
I know. Oh, my God. And they roll a 6, too. All right. Well. So we can just Sadat it and hold 5-year plan and take Japan, or we can just go ahead and overprotect it. What are you thinking?
Well, I was thinking Africa won't be so bad for us, but now Africa's looking pretty bad for us.
It is.
Maybe we need to hold 5-year plan. Maybe we just go Sadat into Japan.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, at least Anselm's out of the deck, and they've burned one of their 2 China card stealers. Could maybe cause some problems with DEF CON. If we're lucky.
Flip that again.
Yeah, that's all right.
We'll have to take that back.
Well, we didn't have domination anyway.
No, but all we need to do is take Taiwan and we would have had it. Well, this definitely looks like a junta play.
Yeah, definitely junta. This is problems again for us, though, because we held 5-year plan. That decision did not work.
Well, only small problems.
So
I mean, we'll space
you're
those.
you're gonna space that, and then you're gonna have to play Panama. Alliance is not so bad, but you're also gonna have to play nuke subs early.
Yeah, Alliance, we can just coup Mexico if we have to.
Well, I think we do junta to coup Mexico.
Well, oh man. Yeah, we definitely do that now.
Junta's a good card with this. Now we can repair whatever damage he does. I mean, we don't have a whole lot of ops, so it is a bit of a problem.
Once again, no 4-up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever gone half of a game and not seen a 4-up. I've gone the first 2 turns and had all the 1-up cards. That sucked. We can play Cuban Missile Crisis. Well, no, he'll just take them out of West Germany to coup. Well, definitely going to have to put one back in Thailand. That's going to.
So the question is, where are we going to put junta? A lot of times I like to go Uruguay, and then you can spread to both sub-regions of the South American region.
Mm-hmm.
But we probably don't have time for that. I don't think we have time.
I like Venezuela.
Yeah, Venezuela's fine with me. Because I think the follow-up is Alliance for Progress. We're going to put one to Thailand, one to Nigeria, and one to Brazil, I think, because we could be getting brushwood.
Mm-hmm.
It's good space, good space. Make that space. All right, well, at least Alliance for Progress is free.
Yes. So, one to Nigeria,
Yes.
one to Thailand,
Yes, let him roll the realigns if he wants to.
and then, well, yeah,
One to Brazil.
one to Brazil.
Yeah,
God, I hope he doesn't have Africa.
I'm worried about brush war. Yeah, we don't have any hopes in Asia for domination, I don't think.
I don't think so either. I think we just need to not worry about that. I mean, we do
Just
have
take
4.
Yeah, it should be
Four
minus
battlegrounds.
one.
If we took
One, it should be
Indonesia
one.
back and got Taiwan, then we'd be there.
1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5,
5, 6,
6,
7.
7,
That'd
8.
be 8.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be enough. But that's going to be a pretty tall order without the China card.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What are you thinking?
You probably don't want me to say what I'm really thinking.
No, I do. I want you to say what you're really thinking.
I'm not pleased with the cards and dice in this game so far, especially the cards. But that's Twilight Struggle for you. You gotta soldier on.
Yep.
So we could do. I think we either need to coup Haiti, or we need to put an influence into what is that Nicaragua?
Yeah. So here's another option.
Okay.
Coup Guatemala. So he has a choice. He can either realign us out of Cuba, or he can protect Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't like that.
Okay.
Because he just protects Mexico and starts to fill up battlegrounds. It doesn't. I mean, he won't realign Cuba, but then we're going to be in the exact same position one round from now.
Okay. So I guess we're coups in Haiti then.
Well, and the other option is you could put one in Nicaragua, and then you could take Brazil at the same time. I mean, we're going to want to take control of Brazil at some point.
Yeah, if we do that though, he's just going to coup Nicaragua, and now he's got 2 of them on us.
Well, then we just keep going backwards. We just keep fighting back. Then we coup back. And, you can also make a push into Uruguay, still open. But
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about that is if he gets into Nicaragua and if we go there and he coups big, now he's got access to the rest of this, and we're kind of locked out of it.
yeah, but what else are you going to do?
Well, coup Haiti, I
coup
guess.
it? Yeah, you could coup it immediately.
Can also go to Ivory Coast, but then we're going to get realigned. So yeah, I think it's a space roll here, right?
What? Oh, yeah. All right. That's good.
Low.
What was that, lads?
That was a 3.
No, but what card did we use?
Latin American.
Okay. So we don't really have a whole lot of time to keep doing this back and forth.
No, we don't, because we have to overprotect Venezuela and Brazil, or one to each of those, so we can play Panama, right?
Well, you're going to be playing nuclear subs too. We've got a lot of problems.
Yep.
I mean, frankly, you probably want to hold 5-year plan again.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, You could play it on AR7 and then pull Panama Canal, and then you can, give you a chance to protect it, everything. But, I mean, Africa is going to be horrible. He's probably going to coup Africa when we play nuke subs.
Well, that's what I would do for sure. So, okay, they went back to it. So, do we want to do Willie to Brazil, Nicaragua, or perhaps Cuban to Venezuela, Brazil, Nicaragua?
I think we're going to want to hold 5-year plan.
I do too. Just and hope we get Africa.
Yeah, because he's not. I kind of feel he would have done something in Africa if he's holding the African scoring card.
Mm-hmm.
So if we do that, then we're going to have to overprotect Venezuela. So we probably ought to use Cuban Missile Crisis now for that.
Then we're going to have to coup him back with when he coups this.
Then we coup back, and we can coup back with Panama, and we can coup back with nuke subs. I mean, if we get a chance, we take a space.
So we kind of signaled that we have Panama Canal.
Probably so.
Oh my God, they do have they got the epic
Well,
cards.
I guess
Okay, so we got to we had the opportunity to space here, so let's do that.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, too late. You got to say it. It doesn't work when I do it.
All right. We'll try. We'll try. So the order now is kind of, I don't know what the order is.
Interesting. Use the China card for that. He may be in some trouble.
Yeah.
Panama?
So I think I think Panama, and we coup, I think we coup Haiti. I mean, he's ignoring Africa, so must not be that important. Big space. Oh, this is not going to work yet.
I'm telling you.
All right, we chopped it down. We chopped the influence. Yeah, well done.
Oh man, that would have been it too. We had domination.
I thought he had it. Okay.
Right. So now what are we doing with Willie?
I think we're overprotecting Venezuela and Brazil because we're playing nukes next turn, right?
Yeah. But do we, okay. Going to Ivory Coast at least gives us presence.
But if you play nuclear subs, he's just going to coup it. He just coups the battleground, and you're wasting your ops somewhere.
Okay, well, we can play nuke subs and put 2 influence in Nigeria, too.
You know what we should have done?
What?
We should have probably just gone to Uruguay, and then we could have broken Argentina maybe with nuke subs.
Yeah, you're right. Let's break something with nuke subs. Let's break South Africa. Space and Quag, so he's got a decent card left. So what do you want to do with nuke subs?
I don't know.
All right, here's an idea.
Yeah.
It doesn't break anything, but what if we were to put one in Pakistan? Would he have to respond to that?
No.
Okay. Then the option.
I mean, even if you flip it, well, we're going to get the first coup.
Yep.
So then he's got AR1 to respond to it. And even if you flip it, because let's say he builds the coup, that still doesn't give us domination.
Right. You want to put 2 more in Nigeria?
You think that's better, or you think cooing one of the like Saharan states or Cameroon is better?
Well, if he's going to come back and coup Nigeria,
I mean, the thing I'm thinking is, even if you put 2 into Nigeria, and say he coups and say he fails, we're still kind of looking at getting realigned out of it the next turn.
right. So instead of coup in Saharan states, why not just go to Ivory Coast? Because it's harder to get couped out of there.
Okay.
The only other thing is at least you have access from Saharan states to Algeria.
Ivory Coast is fine.
Yeah, we should have gone to Uruguay at least with one op last time.
Well, if he was smart, he would have seen what was coming and just overprotected it. But I guess he didn't have the turn, so maybe that would have worked better. Yeah, we probably should have done that.
Yeah. All right, we'll let him coup that. And at least we'll still have presence in Africa, which is 1 point. I guess that's not really worth it.
It doesn't do much. We need to dump Africa with 5-year plan, or else we're in real trouble.
Yep.
Because we're what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's got 15 battlegrounds to our 1, 2, 3, or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 15 to 11. That's horrible. Is that right? My count must be off.
Well, it's a wash. It's a wash there. We're plus 1 in the north.
9, 10, 11. We have 13. Yeah. So he's got 15. We've got 13, and Israel's uncontrolled. Because there's 29 battlegrounds. So.
Oh, he's got a 1-op coup. We should have put more in Nigeria.
Maybe so. Of course, he rolls well.
Hey, give us Africa. I want Africa. South America. Nope.
Click on the family cards in the draw deck, please.
14.
14. So we get a reshuffle. Well, let's see. I guess Alende's the headline, right?
Say again.
I think Alende's the headline.
I do too. We can take it.
But we may get missile, but we give them NATO. So
Right.
yeah, I think Alende's the headline.
Might also get grain sailed here.
Yeah, that could happen too. A lot of bad things can happen to us right now.
We got a whole 5-year plan again. Can't believe I'm saying that.
If he scores Africa, I don't know if we do.
Right. There it is.
So we're probably going to do 5-year plan to OAS now. And click on the discard deck, see if special relationship's been played. I don't think it has.
It has.
Oh, that has. Okay, good. So NATO can get played.
Do we want to coup Argentina here?
Oh, yeah, I think we want to use Muslims for it. Right?
Yeah.
Or can we use Muslims in use? Let me think. So if we went to, we'd have to put 1 into Israel, and then we'd have to break and get into Egypt. And then he'd probably see it coming and put something in Tunisia. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. I think we use our 4-op on the coup.
Which one
I
do you want
think
to
we
use?
try. I think Muslims. If we're not going to use it for the event, we should use it first.
Okay, we're
All
gonna
right.
get. We should get some points back here. I don't think there's any other thing he can do.
Oh, there's brush war.
That's right. So if we go to Peru here, we could realign him out of Chile.
Yeah, if he controls it. Or we could worry about brush war and just playing Uruguay or something like that.
Well,
Or we do them both.
I sure would like to get. Yeah, he wants that. I kind of want to realign him out of there. What do you think? I mean, I'd love to get the 10 points instead of the. It'd be 8, right?
What are you using to take?
Well, we can use shuttle because we have 4 in Asia. So we could throw 3 into Peru.
You going to space Omit?
Yeah, likely.
Okay.
Congrats on your 4-ops. We're very proud. What do you think? What would you normally do?
If he's got brush war, he's going to brush war Argentina, and I don't like that at all.
All right, so let's throw 2 in Uruguay then. You want to use Omit for that, or you want to use shuttle and throw one somewhere else?
Let's just use shuttle, and you can throw one into Peru maybe.
It's the only unscored region other than Asia, right?
Southeast Asia also.
Yeah.
So I mean, we might want to grab Indonesia at some point, and then we can start to threaten domination again.
Well, not. Yeah.
No, that wouldn't even do it, would it?
It won't do it because we just gave up shuttle. So 1 battleground doesn't count. So we're down
Yeah.
to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. So we could still take Indonesia for the 2 VPs when Southeast Asia comes, but that's all. That's
We
it.
got 5 now.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, he's going to coup Uruguay. Okay.
I guess he's going to coup Uruguay. He's going to coup.
Yeah. So how do you want to play this one?
Well, let's go ahead and threaten the realignment.
So go with the. Do you want to use liberation theology or NATO?
NATO. I want to take Uruguay back too at the same time.
Okay.
And then I'm not sure what to do with the extra op. The extra op could go.
I like Japan. Nah, maybe not because Japan. We could go to Taiwan just for. You know what? Israel.
Israel, I think, is probably where to go.
Yep.
I'm surprised they took the coup there. I think they should have just.
Well, they needed mill-ops anyway.
Yeah, but they can get it later. So I think we're going to want a vet liberation theology, maybe 2 Mexico, 1 Haiti. I guess. I guess we could use that for ops if we need to. Because we don't even have anything to realign with, so yeah.
Right. I mean, if we're going to realign, it's going to be with liberation theology, unless you wanted to use omit. What's left in the
No,
deck that's ours?
I believe in spacing if we can. Well, grain is still out there actually. Grain's the card to be worried about.
No, what the real question is, what's the okay? What's left in the deck that's ours?
That's a red card?
Yeah.
Comic-Con, De Gaulle, D-Style, Deco, We Will Bury You, Shea, Portuguese, South Africa,
Yeah,
Gunman.
you're right. We're spacing it. Okay, so
God willing.
I want to ignore Poland right now.
Yeah, let's just do a realign.
Using liberation.
Yeah, that's all we got.
Okay. Let's get lucky.
We're still far behind. I mean, it's okay to roll the dice.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. There we go.
Do it again.
Do it again.
I do better this one. Ed.
Oh, I suck so bad.
Oh my goodness. That is so unfortunate. All right. We just have to score it if they don't brush war us. If they brush war us, you just blow up the world probably. You know it's bad when the U.S. gets off catching fades.
Yeah.
So you just got to score South America because we're going to space omit.
If somebody else could host, we wouldn't have all these crappy rolls.
I keep trying to get people to host, and they don't want to do it.
We don't accept your apology.
No, we're gonna force them into blowing up the world. Is what's going to happen. We're going to get the last laugh. They're going to draw Gunman next turn. We're going to draw Usuri. We're going to space it. And then on turn 8, we're going to draw Aldrich, and we're going to pull their one saving card, and they're going to lose.
I'm glad you got it all figured out.
I got it all figured out, Ed.
Yeah.
I'm in good shape. We got this one locked up.
Yeah, I hate space and omit with only 1 2-op space left and grain still being out there.
Yep, but needs to be done.
Yeah. There it is.
So he must have some problems now. He finally has a problem.
Not much of one.
Yeah, maybe not.
I'm okay with failing this one. I guess we're going to get the peak. Yeah, sometimes
Good
I
try.
don't mind failing in space, right? It's not so bad.
Yeah, this would have been the worst, but it's nice to have the headline reveal. I mean, if you're trying to DEFCON him, we need that.
Here's We Will Bury You. We don't get the headline peak.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll trigger this first.
Yeah. We can just repair the damage, I guess.
No, we're overprotected everywhere.
Yeah, we can cover whatever happens. Hey, look at the discard deck. See if Defectors has been played.
No, I don't think so.
Trying to.
It
I got a
is.
good
It
count.
is still in play. Yeah.
So I've got Brush, Missile. Let's see. They played one small step. Brush, Missile, Asia, Southeast Asia, Grain Cells, Camp David, Usuri, Defectors, NORAD. NORAD's still in the draw deck.
It
NORAD, Comic-Con, D-Style, Shea, Portuguese, South Africa, and Gun, I think, are the ones that are unaccounted for.
Well, cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Why did I know he was going to do that? All right, so do we want to coup Haiti or?
Yeah. I don't think that hurts us. Why would we care?
Say again?
I said, I don't think that really matters that he played it that way. That doesn't hurt us. We'll just coup Haiti.
Yeah.
That's a very painless OAS. That's a good roll, too, so we're pretty locked in there, I think.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, so he's got problems. Look at that. So
Indonesia?
I think all of Southeast Asia. Burma, Philippines. And then
Algeria?
man, all those look like they're problems. 1, 2, 3. I guess. Man, what are we gonna do about Africa?
Well, we're going to put one in Algeria
All right.
to start with.
Yeah. You could do Nigeria too, but
Yeah, I don't like Nigeria. I,
mean,
like
that-
Algeria. I want him to fix it.
well, I think he'll ignore it.
That's fine.
I mean,
I don't mind him ignoring it.
Nigeria is probably the first place we coup because that way we don't get realigned out of it.
Unless we get grain
realigned.
sales, we're not going to get the coup.
Right. Right.
And I really don't want to have it. Since we
No,
can't
grain
space it.
sales. No, really, that's not a good card for us to draw.
No.
We might prefer them to draw it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, he ignored it.
Reshuffle. Okay, we got Asia. He's got Southeast Asia.
We got Brushmore too. That's good. Oh man, look, Junta, what a great card.
And we got Missile.
So what? Well, the most important thing is he got gun.
He got gun. So we definitely want to drop DEFCON.
Definitely.
So we can drop it with Junta.
Style. Let's figure out what he's got first.
Yeah.
Let me go through and figure out what he's
Our
got.
goal is not the
So he's got Comic-Con, South
vindication of
Africa Unrest.
not peace at the expense of
He's got
but
gunmen,
peace and freedom. Here in this hemisphere,
NORAD defectors. We have both.
God willing, that goal will be
Oh, he drew Usuri. That's a shame. Camp David is his. Grain cells is his. Asia is ours. Southeast Asia is his. Brush War is ours. Missile Envy is ours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know 7 of his cards. He has 2 unknowns. If we did Missile, a bit of a risk because if he's got,
We will bury you.
we lose, which we'll probably lose in this game anyway. So it's not the worst thing in the world to put yourself out of your misery.
Well, we know
You know?
we know he's probably going to play grain sales.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with playing Missile and trying to draw Usuri out, hoping he doesn't have a 4-op card.
Well, you know what? Maybe he's got Comic-Con.
Okay.
So we would get Comic-Con. So maybe we just maybe we hold Missile and we try to do it. We try to do it tricky if he plays Comic-Con first
Okay.
and he makes a mistake.
So that sounds like a
You oughta
Brush
do-
War play to me then.
I mean, he ought to play Missile first. I mean, he ought to play Usuri first. But yeah. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So what does Junta do for us? Not a lot.
Not a lot with grain sales in play. Yeah, I don't want him to pull Brush War, but what are we going to go after? Pakistan? Libya? Libya maybe, since we have Middle East scoring. or even
Uh,
Egypt.
no, we can't do Italy. NATO's in place, so we
Right.
can't do Italy. You know, you could even do something like Indonesia. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, that would be a pretty nice little deal if you.
I agree, because then if we drop into Taiwan, then we
You
can
wouldn't even
score.
need to drop to Taiwan. You just take the Philippines.
Right, but then he goes to Taiwan.
That's not enough, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that'd be 7, right?
Yeah, we're going to
One,
be
two.
short one. Remember, we're going to be short one.
Yeah.
We have to
Yeah,
play
no, that
middle.
would be enough.
We
You're
have
right.
to-
That would be
No, we can play Middle East first and get rid of.
7.
We can play Middle East first and get rid of
Shuttle.
shuttle.
Yeah, so maybe we want to go due south
So, my fellow Americans,
as our headline.
ask not
And then you could put one in Syria, one in Lebanon, and get rid of the Middle East domination.
you can do for
No, we'd still be dominated because we were losing one.
I'm scared he's going to pull brush war.
Right. Yeah, that would be the worst card for him to pull.
Right.
Missile would not be great. We'd just give him NORAD, I guess. Hunter would suck. Maybe you're right. Maybe we brush war now. How are we on time? I can't see. We got 36 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, we got plenty of time.
It's a 90-minute game, right?
Yeah. 90-minute game. We got tons of time.
Okay.
So brush war, you think brush war Indonesia, and then he coups, and we immediately grab the Philippines, and then we score Mideast, and then we score Asia for domination.
Yeah, that was my thinking.
Yeah, and the alternative would be something like we could headline Junta, put it into Mexico, coup Guatemala, and then just take Mexico with ops on AR1.
Yeah, actually, I like that better.
And then he takes the Philippines, and then we're not gonna. I don't know what we're gonna use brush war on.
Well, we can still use it on Indonesia. It's just one less.
Feels kind of yucky to use on Indonesia for a 50-50.
Well, then I guess we got to start with that. Although having control of Central America wouldn't suck. That's what, 10 points? 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Let's before we make a decision, let's see how bad we're losing first to see if this is something we can overcome or not. So what is Asia scoring for?
Right now,
Look at
0.
0, but -1 without shuttle. And Europe is scoring for +5. Mideast is scoring for what? Plus
4 right now.
4. +3 normally. Africa scoring for 10. Central is right now scoring for -2. South is scoring for -5. China -1. So let's see, that's 9, 14, 17, 27. 27 -1. 3, 8, 9. So I've got us losing by 18 VPs in final right now. But we're going to be giving him even more with Mideast. We're going to get some back with Asia. Yeah. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I think maybe Junta into Mexico is better.
All right.
I mean, I don't think we're ever going to catch back up on VPs, but we can try.
Pulled Mideast. He'll give that back. He shouldn't, but he will.
Yeah, he'll give it. Well, I don't know if he shouldn't, but because once he takes Philippines, then I think our plan of getting any kind of an Asian domination's over with. Yeah, so we're like right on the cusp of it being almost impossible to come back. We're not so far down that it's impossible, but it's going to take a lot of luck.
Well, he's got lone gunman, but he does have Usuri, which is unfortunate.
Well, I'm talking about winning on VP. I'm not talking about doing it through a tricks.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, we could even no. Okay. It's like go to Mexico. I think we could. I was thinking we could realign Chile too, but I think going Guatemala is better. And yeah, now you can just
take it.
I think vectors. We'll space NORAD, I guess. Or do we want to use DSTAL? Maybe now's the time to use DSTAL?
You might be right. Where do we pull from?
Romania. Romania's worthless.
So we could pull 3 here.
And we need one more from
Haiti.
somewhere.
One from Haiti.
Yeah, one from Haiti. That looks good.
Okay.
You put 2 in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we go 1 Lebanon, 1 Syria, and we trigger Asia first? Or you could put 2 into Philippines and try to hope we can get control of it. And then you could try the trick with brushing Indonesia.
If we do this, that doesn't help us any.
No, we'd have to trigger Asia first.
Yeah. So this is a definite. I don't know. I kind of want the Asia VPs.
Well, I think we've put it into the Philippines.
Yeah, it's going to signal the intention, though.
That's okay.
I mean, if we do this, then it's almost a wash. We could put them in Israel, and just 1 more there, and then that's a wash. If we trigger Asia first as well, then that whole thing, Asia Mideast, becomes a wash, and we're minus 9.
Yeah, probably better. It's probably better to put 2 in Israel than it is to put 1 in Lebanon, 1 Syria.
Yeah.
So, do you like that better than trying to go to the Philippines?
I do. Then we can score Asia and make it a wash, and then it's 3-3 over here, and it's a wash. So
okay.
Now maybe we can get tricky and pull Usuri with missile envy.
Well, he's got to play Comic-Con first.
Yes, and I mean obviously if he plays Usuri now, we're going to score Asia, right?
So he's also holding Camp David, I believe.
Yep, he is. Oh, he spaced.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think we go defectors and we take Israel, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now down to 3. I got to tell you, if we knew that was coming. All right, so I guess we're playing Portuguese. Oh no, he played it as ops, huh?
Yeah, let's just score Asia.
Yeah, let's just score Asia. So now, what I'm thinking is, this is now a wash, but if we brush war, say Libya or Egypt, we could get some VPs out of that.
Well, we need Millops this turn anyway, so we need to make a try somewhere.
Yeah. Well,
So
I think the next step.
He scores Southeast Asia right now, right?
I think the next step is to he'll score Southeast Asia and we'll space NORAD.
This nation should commit itself.
Well,
Before this decade,
I don't know. If you fail your brush war, then he can start breaking you and causing you problems.
No, what I'm saying is we space NORAD first, right?
Yeah, but then you're going to brush war. Are you going to try brush war before you score middies or after?
Well, that's the question. I don't know.
Because if you try to score it before and you fail, now we've spaced NORAD, then we've failed brush war. That's turn 4, turn 5, and then we've got one, and we've still got to get them. Then we've got to play mid east. We've only got one card to try to repair with.
Right. So I guess we do have to. There's that for the event.
Yeah, that's predictable.
So I guess we score Middle East now then.
Where are we going to play brush war?
I don't know where we want to go with that. There's no good targets.
I guess Egypt.
Doesn't really doesn't give us a domination because we don't have a non-battleground state.
No, but we'll get one. If we get Egypt, I think we'll get a domination. But if we miss it, I think we got to go Egypt. We are so weak in Europe. He's just going to run us over. But you got to take those chances. I think go Egypt and let's just take a shot.
A 50-50?
Yeah, I think we got to go. We get Millops, don't we? I mean, we need Millops anyway.
Victory. I mean, he knows we got it, so now he's going to go to Lebanon.
Well, yeah. I think we hold missile envy.
Well, yeah, we'll hold it unless he plays.
No, he's already done the usury, so there's nothing that we really want it.
Well, I know Derek has this penchant for holding on to big ops cards at the end, right? So, not there, but Brezhnev, ABM, U.S. Japan, not that one, but... Okay, so do we take... well, we got to play something into a non-battleground here, so... What are you thinking?
I think we play Portuguese Empire Crumbles.
One to here and one to here.
Maybe we take them both.
Yeah, one to Lebanon, one to Syria.
And now he can't stop the domination.
Right. Unless he has a 4-op card.
Yeah, and if he plays China, that's like the worst mistake in the world for him.
Then we'll just take our 1 point, or our 2 points. Yeah, we'll take our 2 points and go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he could break 2 battlegrounds with the China card and neutralize it.
Yeah. But then he's really putting himself at risk for DEF CON, which would be a foolish mistake with such a big lead.
This will take us back out of War Games territory, at least.
Yeah, that's good. That's another good reason to hold Missile Envy is it could pull War Games from him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've got his remaining cards as Comic-Con, South African unrest gunman, and one unknown.
What was the last one? Lone gunman. Okay, yeah. There's South African.
Yeah, and one unknown.
2 to Angola. Make him fix it.
I think so. He's
Like
probably
that?
going to realign us, but oh well.
Yeah, you could attempt to realign.
Yeah. You could do 1 to
I already did it. Sorry.
Botswana. Yeah, I don't know if it's better. I'm just thinking.
If you go 1 to Botswana, Angola is still controlled.
It's still controlled by him. He doesn't need to respond really.
He'll just fix it.
Yeah, this is probably better.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Mideast. Get it out while the getting's good.
Get us out of War Games territory.
Yeah.
Yeah, the early game for us was just brutal. Brutal.
It was. Too brutal. We just got way behind.
The fact that we haven't already lost is a testament to your masterful skill, Michael.
You're too kind, sir.
I don't think that's kind at all. I think one time you called it hunkering down.
Early, maybe. But yeah, maybe it's hunkering down. I wish we could grab the China card. It's unfortunate. They were able to get all the China card Steelers.
So they have
the order they wanted to.
and they had cultural the way they wanted to play it as well.
They got all those the way they wanted them.
Yep.
Achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon
Okay.
and returning him safely to the
We
Earth.
space
So
more
let's
at?
just, I think so. Is there any reason we want to? Would we want to use it for the ops?
Well, if we use it for the ops, the only reason I would use it for is to coup Guatemala, just so we keep Central America at 9 points.
But it's worth 3 VPs if we make it, so we probably should space it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I think we.
What am I doing? I'm cooing?
Yeah, big coup, Earl. Big coup.
See, you broke the code.
Oh,
You just got to feel it. You got to love it. You got to.
what? Omicron.
We are going to have to overprotect East Germany a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to get ugly.
Well, let's go 1 to check. I mean, it probably doesn't make any difference, but just in case he wanted to try to set up a realign.
We don't need to go to
Yeah,
Bulgaria.
so
We already have access to that.
Yeah, I don't think the 4th matters.
Well, at least grain came out on turn 7, and we're not going to see it again.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Brutal! Ah, man, see? He probably would just killing me.
A 6-1. A 6-1.
Well, we got Aldrich.
Yeah, we sure did.
Do we want to start with that, or are we going to start with Missile Envy? Or maybe ABM and coup Pakistan?
No, we're not going to start with ABM. We're going to start with either missile or with Aldrich or with Cuban Missile Crisis. Which one do we want to start with? Would he dare? He's holding the China card, so I don't think he would try to sneak it past us. Especially since he knows we have missile, right? You think he might dare try to sneak it past us?
I don't know.
Is he that tricky? That would be a ballsy play.
Well, we can keep him. We can keep him down by playing Cuban.
Yeah, you could do Cuban, and then you could follow it with Aldrich. Or start with Aldrich, see what he's got, and then you can figure out when to use missile, and you can even hold Cuban so that he can't sneak it past you next turn. Because he's going to have to play the China card after we use Aldrich.
Right. So the other option is play Cuban and hold Aldrich.
No, but then that doesn't force him to use China. We want to force the China card out of his hand.
All right. So
I mean,
then
I think Aldrich.
I think we start with Aldrich then.
I think Aldrich is the way to go. I called turn 8 Aldrich.
Okay. You called it. He's red scaring us. God damn it.
Yeah. All right. Well, see what
He's got another 4-op card. Nuclear.
Like,
He's got War Games. I guess we got to take War Games. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 4-ops in turn 8.
War Games.
We got to take War Games, right?
Yeah, let's look what he's got first, though. Let me check. Power. One small step. We're going to get our ass kicked with that. Oh, he's going to discard.
Yeah. So we need a space first thing.
We don't have a space card. We're purged. One small step. NTB. He's got NTB as well.
Okay, so we got to get rid of one small step then.
Well,
Otherwise, he discards Lone Gunman.
yeah, we could space Glasnost.
We could if we get it. So 1 to 4. But we'd have to do it right away.
He's got NTB too. He could event that, then we could play Cuban Missile Crisis after he events it.
Mm-hmm. I think if we don't take one small step on the first AR, he will do one small step.
I think you're right. He's not in War Games territory, and he's not going to get in War Games territory. Right?
Right.
So I think we've got to take one small step, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the 4x4. He's got the Jeep, the all-terrain vehicle.
4x4 all-terrain. ATV.
All right. So I guess our plan is steal one small step, and then when he events NTD, we event Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yep. All right, so I guess we coup something here.
Yeah, let's do a nice coup somewhere.
Nicaragua?
No. We got to drop DEFCON.
I'm sorry, Nigeria, I meant.
Oh, yeah. I think Nigeria.
4-op,
Let's use-
Glasnost.
And what is it? How many influence? 6 he's got in. Yeah, 6 in.
Zaire. He's got 3 in Nigeria.
Yeah, what are we going to follow up with ABM? Is that going to be a coup?
Well, likely.
Again.
But it's Glasnost followed by Arms Race, right? Give us
Yeah,
3
I think
VPs.
get some VPs.
Yeah.
Definitely. We could event Iran-Contra scandal and take some roles in Chile. Yeah, I think Glasnost to Nigeria is where we start.
Okay. So you should have called it.
We forgot the space.
You should have called the space. If I do it, it doesn't work.
I know.
That's okay. We can ABM that thing. Come back at it again after we arms race.
We love you.
Yeah, Iran Contra. It's only 1 op, so we might as well use it as a. It's only -1 for them, not +1 for us.
Oh, that's +1 for us too.
That's not what the card says. The Card says
Read it again. What is that?
all U.S. alignment rolls have a -1.
What? Let me see that card.
Okay. I say we event Ortega, get him out of Nicaragua so that we can move into. Well, I don't think that's going to matter, will it?
All U.S. realignment. No, that's all their rolls because they roll a dice. You roll 2 dice on realignments
Yeah, they get a -1.
for both for their dice.
Right, but we don't get a +1.
Right, but it works when we're realigning, and it works to protect us from their realigns.
I don't
It
disagree.
works on all realigns,
Yep.
but it's only one. Yeah, I was thinking you were saying it was only when they were realigning, and it didn't work when we were realigning.
No.
But it still is 1 extra for us when we're realigning.
Okay, so we can now missile envy a 4-op card. We want to wait till flower power is gone, or maybe we want flower power.
I don't know that it matters.
We have to wait until 1 small step is gone, but other than that,
Yeah. I guess we wait until War Games is gone because that's the one we don't want.
and we
As
don't
funny as
want
it sounds.
nuclear test ban either.
Nuclear test ban is okay.
Well, there's flower power. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to Poland. Well, Warsaw's still out there, so
Well, we're gonna win on DEF CON. Unless he doesn't have Europe. We know his cards. So
do we arms race
Yeah.
now, or do we throw Ortega in the mix? Let's say we arms race. Get the 3 VP. Or do you think we need the ops?
I would like to have one more in Poland just to make it painful if Warsaw does come out.
Okay.
But what card are you going to use for that?
Yeah, that's the thing. So unless we use either Ortega or Iran Contra, those are really the only ones we have that are one-oppable.
I guess you could use Ortega. We don't have the ops to take Cuba. I mean, you can run into it after Ortega's seen, but we don't have the ops to do anything about it.
Well, we do. We can throw ABM treaty in there right now.
Yeah.
Just not as the event. Take it back.
No, I know what you're saying. But you'd
I don't
get
think
the
it's worth
coup.
it. I'd rather coup Nigeria with it.
If you'd rather coup Nigeria with ABM, then let's use Ortega.
Okay.
Because I think we're going to hold Oman. Or maybe we're going to probably hold, maybe we hold Missile again.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because that might make it dangerous for him on the headline. If he knows we're still holding it. Because we're not going to get anything good by using Missile.
Not right now.
No, we're just going to get NTB.
And then he'll use Lone Gunman. So yeah, I think we're going to have to play Omit.
We're going to have to use Cuban Missile Crisis as soon as he plays NTB.
Yep.
I think we're going to get arms raise off for the VPs. Because maybe he just goes straight into Cuba right now.
No, I think he goes straight into Poland right now. And then he's
Or maybe
hoping to get Chernobyl, do turn 9 and take over the rest of Europe.
Yeah, well, we're completely vulnerable in Europe, but nothing you can do about it. So we're going to get War Games now. Salt is still in the deck, I guess. We had it before, but we did not invent it.
Right.
So with Salt, he could get War Games back if he scores some VPs.
Well, there's NTB for the event.
Yeah.
So now we missile envy.
No.
I'm sorry. Cuban Missile Crisis, CRC.
Yeah, I think that's better than Missile Envy because
Absolutely.
Missile Envy would just get us War Games.
Right. So we'll do that.
So do that for the event.
And now we'll get off our arms race.
Yeah. And now he's going to play the China card.
So what else does he have now? He's still got War Games. He's got Decall. Summit
He's got-
Socialists.
Got Summit, Socialist, Deco, War Games, and Gun. And he's going to play the China card. We know that. So our only hope is to draw terrorism.
That would do it.
That's our only chance, though. I think. Let me check what the score is again. See how we're doing on the board. +2, Asia, -1.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
He's going to pull 2 out of West Germany.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we want to do now?
Let's just get our VPs. Let's do arms.
Got it.
We got the lead, baby.
You know what we can do?
What's that?
I don't like this idea. Forget it. I was going to say we can space ABM and get rid of OMIT, but we might as well just hold it.
Yeah, I think we just hold Elmet.
So do we take ABM and Coup Nigeria to get keep him from having control there? Saving us 2 that's a 4 VP swing? Or do we use try to realign him out Chile?
Well, let me count. Let me see the score. 16, 20, minus 11. I've got us only losing by 9 VPs in final. I mean, as incredible as that sounds. Which if he hadn't had those lucky realigns, we might have been okay. We'd be so much closer to actually winning this game in final, as incredible as that is.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have realigned us out of Mexico and Cuba, yeah. All right, so it's our play.
Yeah, so we need to figure out what we're going to hold. Are we going to hold missile or are we going to hold OMIT?
I think we got to hold missile.
Oh, but then if OMIT hits terrorism, we're in trouble.
No, there's that. So what's he holding right now? He's played war games.
The totalitarian world
The card we would now get is
such violence to the spirit,
socialist, right?
To create,
Yeah.
to enjoy.
Okay, he's going to space that card unless we grab it. The only problem with so we can use missile, get socialists, and we can bust up
Africa when he plays Deca, and we can bust up Europe with socialist.
Yeah.
The problem is, how are we going to drop DEFCON on turn 9? I guess if we drop.
Well, maybe with
like that.
maybe we'll get lucky and we draw what's its name, KAL or something.
Yeah.
Or better yet,
get weak back. How I Learn is still out there. He would very risky for him to.
headline.
Very risky for him to headline it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I feel like eventing OMIT is more of a risk.
Okay.
How many cards are in the draw deck? Check how many cards.
47.
47. So he gets 5. So it's about a 1 in 9 chance that he hits terrorism. Not that much. And if we do missile envy, but missile envy only works as a headline if he has a higher blue op than he has a higher red or neutral that he gives us.
Right. So what does he have left? He's got lone gunmen, socialists, decal, and
That's
one,
it. And then China.
No, he's
got to play the China card.
Right. Okay. So if we take socialists now, he can't
Cause some
repair it.
problem.
He can't repair it.
Yeah, but we don't have a follow-up.
Well, be that as it may, we can throw ABM in there and cause some issues, right?
Or just coup in Africa.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be worth a lot. We're not losing that much, frankly. I mean, we're still losing the game, but we're not losing by that much.
So
we've got an out. we've got an outside chance to win this game on VPs and final scoring.
So,
As crazy as that.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm
Yeah.
thinking we do something with our Iran Contra, even if it's wrong. Maybe throw it
I
in.
don't think we're gonna invent Iran Contra now. We don't have time.
No, we throw it in somewhere. Then we ABM Nicaragua, and for the final play, no, he'll space it if we don't do it now.
Yeah, so I think the play is Envy now.
Okay. Yeah, we're running out of time anyway. We're 14 minutes left. Okay, so I kind of want to. Is there one out of the UK or
No, just France.
France and one out of
Or you
Australia?
can do one out of yeah,
That's
you
fine.
can do one out of the UK. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Well, I'm
It's
worried
just gonna
about
repair.
special relationship triggering, but
Yeah, he's just gonna repair anyway.
well, he doesn't have enough to repair everything.
Oh, you're right, but we can't. But he'll repair it by the end of the turn. Unless he uses China.
Well, that's what he'll have to use China, right?
Yeah,
So,
gotta use China.
and I'm guessing he's going to use it right now. And then we'll
No,
take.
he's got to use missile envy because we just gave it to him.
Okay. So then, what do you want to do? Do you want ABM right away, or do you want to do something with Iran Contra? Do one op somewhere?
Let's do the one up with Iran Contra.
Okay, where are we going to put it? Cuba.
Well, I think its highest value is to start the process of realigning Chile. If we're going to win this by VPs, which is an outside chance, we're going to need South America to score, Africa to stay on the bottom of the deck and not come out, and maybe get a big scorer in South America with a control.
Okay, we'll realign Chile with the one op.
I think so. I mean, we just need to start chopping that tree down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, realign Chile.
Got two of them.
Chop the tree down a bit. We're chopping. Chop, chop, chop. And then ABM to Nigeria. Right?
Yeah, I think so. That'll get us. That's a 4-point swing if it happens to come out.
Yeah, and he's still going to have to play Deco.
And then we need terrorism.
Yeah, and then we need terrorism. Or, I mean, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do we?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I like it.
Can only fix two. He'll fix the 2 one ops.
He's going to lose a VP on Millops even. Maybe we score South America, then we draw Salt, and then we pull War Games and win it that way.
God, that would be a coup, wouldn't it? Holy moly.
That'd be a sweet one.
Look at you coming up with the plan.
I got the plans, Ed.
Okay, now we're cooing Nigeria, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Barely enough.
Barely. Get there.
So it kept them from spacing, which is nice.
Yeah, and it kept them also from getting a VP with Millop. So that's one. And I forgot to count China. That's a flip of 2 VPs. So, I mean, we're almost at like we're almost like losing by 6 VPs right now in finals. Something like that. I mean, it's incredible how close the game has become.
Okay.
Yeah. -1, Asia -1, Europe. And we're going to lose in Europe if he gets Chernobyl, though.
Okay. Well, we got Reformer. We got Quag. We got Iranian, which would double. And we got We Will Bury You. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking We Will Bury You.
See, I'm thinking Reformer.
Why?
Because if he's got Europe scoring. But we can do We Will Bury You. That's fine.
What are you gonna do if you do Reformer? What's your first play then? You got a coup. We got to keep him from
We got to keep them
We don't
from
want-
eventing. Yeah. Okay.
we don't want him to dump. We don't want him to dump guns. So either we're either cooing on AR1 or we're dropping DEFCON here.
Okay, let's drop it and get the 3 VP. Let's hope he doesn't have it.
Yeah, but we don't have terrorism, which is the card we really need. That's the card we need.
Yeah. I think we should event Iranian hostage crisis, get some more Mideast
No,
VPs.
well, maybe.
That's more.
I mean, it'll take two. I mean, this is one of those weird situations where we only want to pull one card.
Yeah, but so what?
Double chance we hit CIA.
So I was
But
thinking,
it does.
if it
it does
let's say he has Muslim, or
Yeah.
we somehow pull Muslim. Well,
Right.
we can't now, but if we get control of the Middle East,
Yeah,
that could win us the game.
yeah. I mean, we've got a chance to get some VPs here. This is a good hand.
I think we
maybe
space evil empire, right?
Wait a second. What is Africa scoring for? +6?
Today,
Yep.
Okay. And Central America is how much? Plus
5.
3?
5. Oh no, Central America is 3. Yeah.
+3. South America -5. China -1. So let's see. So, oh my goodness. We're only 3 VPs behind, Dad.
So here's what I'm thinking: if we flip Iran,
Right.
then we can Indo-Pakistani war Pakistan, and we might be able to take charge of Asia.
Yeah, I don't think the 1-6 on the IP war is a good idea. But I think
It's
you're
not,
right.
It's not a 6. If we do Iran first with Iranian hostage
Oh,
crisis,
You're right.
now
Oh,
it's a 33% chance.
Yeah.
Plus, it gives us
Okay.
mill-ops that we need anyway.
Okay, I like playing Iran hostage crisis for the event
Okay.
because I think we've got a chance to win this in.
If we can flip the right stuff,
Come out right.
and if the cards stay at the bottom of the deck like Africa,
Yeah. If South America scores for us and Africa and Central don't score for him,
and
in Europe, 3 regions. So yeah, we're in trouble there. So yeah, even though we're close on VP, it's more likely that the scoring's come out in his favor.
Yeah. The other thing I want to do is get Reformer out there as soon as possible and cause some problems. Oh, he lost.
And win. There you go.
Oh, look at that. We called it. We called
We
it.
called it.
Okay, what do you want to coup?
Africa, baby, Africa.
Okay, which one?
Do the 6.
Okay.
I don't care. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Attempted
Do the
coup.
5.
What a win, Ed. What a win.
What a come from behind win. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
violence to the spirit.
look at
Can't
that.
believe it.
Victory is our. We snatched victory out of the jaws of defeat. That's what I'm going to call this episode for sure.
That was a good win, Ed.
Oh,
Well done, sir.
we did not.
Did not.
GG.
GG.
Striker pulls it out again.
Oh, don't write that.
Okay.
Don't type that. Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, but we were still going to take another shot at them. I mean, even if we might have drawn it next turn.
Yeah. What were their other cards? Oh, we know what their cards were, right?
Yeah, we had a really good hand. I mean,
did.
we could have taken. They didn't have any scorings, right? Oh, they got Japan though. That would have hurt.
Yeah, they had Japan, but they would have spaced
OPEC.
OPEC. We would have gotten Pershing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a close. That was. I'm amazed we came back. All right. Well, I think I'm going to end the recording here. You've been gaming with the Lone Star United team, and it was an amazing victory. Thanks, Michael, for putting all this together and being our team captain. You have any?
Well, thank you for good.
You got any final comments?
Oh, it was a good win.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I've never had a win like that before. So, all right. So you've been gaming with Colonel, and I am out.